winter wonderland out here today. Look at all that. So we're headed to Catoosa, Oklahoma. Hopefully, I'm going to be running on a recap this week, and I've got about 8.5 hours. So I'm going to try to make it to Joplin, Missouri this afternoon, and we're going to get spade washed there. I did not want to wash her there in Fort Wayne and have to drive through, maybe wet conditions or whatever today. And so there's a blue beacon in Joplin, Missouri. Hopefully we can get there today before my time runs out. I've got about 8.5 hours that I can drive today before my 70-hour clock runs out, and I'll gain time back tomorrow so we can make it to the customer on time tomorrow. But you guys stay tuned today. I'm going to talk about why you shouldn't come to Maverick. Surprising, right? Yeah, buddy. So I had a comment on my video that put the question, is Maverick a good or bad company? And the comment was it was a bad company, and the person put a couple of different reasons. So I appreciated the comment, and I said, did you have a bad experience? Well, they didn't get back to me or leave a comment that I'm aware of for the question that I posed to them. But it did get me to thinking last night, when should you not come to Maverick? Or when should you not come into trucking? So, thinking about it, I came up with 5 different reasons, my top 5 reasons on why you shouldn't come to Maverick or trucking in general. So, let's get to it. Number 5 is work ethic. If you don't have a good work ethic, I would not come to Maverick or trucking in general. You are out here by yourself with very, very little supervision, if any at all, and you have to have a good work ethic to be able to get to places on time. These trucking companies require you or get their contracts based on a promise that you're going to be where you need to be on time. So you have to have a good work ethic. Number 4, integrity. Like I said before, you have to have, or you're out here in very little supervision. So you have to have integrity in everything you do. You've got people's family members driving beside you, and if you don't do your securements correctly, you have the potential of seriously injuring, if not killing people out here if something goes wrong. So really what I like to say about integrity is that integrity is doing the right thing when no one's looking. So you have to be able to secure and be right with everything you do. Number 3, details. If you are not detail oriented, do not come to Maverick. They want to know that all the details are taken care of with your paperwork, with your securement, with your tarping, with everything in general. So details are very, very important. Number 2, organizational skills. You have to be able to plan and organize your day so that you get to your customer and your shipper on time. With Maverick, if you're on time, you're late. They want you to be early, at least 15 minutes early. So if you cannot organize yourself to be someplace on time, then don't come to Maverick. They also want to make sure that your paperwork and all of that stuff is organized as well. Keep track of your paperwork. Make sure that you're turning in your paperwork on time, so that they can get paid. If they don't get paid, you don't get paid. You got to be organized. And the number one thing that I believe should keep you out of trucking is family. My family and I discussed how long I was going to be out and what this was going to do to our family. We are in a good place, and I can be out a couple of weeks without things falling apart, because I have a very strong wife and I have a daughter that understands what needs to go on. So if you cannot be without your family for at least a couple of weeks, I wouldn't come to Maverick, and I wouldn't start trucking. When you first come into trucking, you're not going to be making that much. So in order to maintain enough miles to make this a worthwhile living, you need to be out a couple of weeks. You know, I hear a lot of people complaining because they're not making enough miles, but they go home every week. I don't go home every week. I stay out, you know. So if you're not in a strong place with your family, don't come to trucking. If you're new to the channel and you like today's video, please consider hitting that subscribe button and come on back tomorrow for another video. Tomorrow's video is going to have something new in it, something I promised my subscribers last week. So don't miss that. And guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna go get parked.